Myra Mendez, our ring announcer tonight, as she sets the scene. They set for tag team action here.
From San Francisco, California, in 200 pounds,
Aaron Solo and, mystery show. I'm wondering who they could get to be, Aaron's partner here tonight. I don't know who could turn up at a show like this. Thorne in the side of West Coast Pro Wrestling, JT Thorne hangs his hat on being the first graduate of the West Coast Pro Training Academy. Training that happened in this very building here in Pacifica, California, has, turned over a new leaf, gotten a new attitude, not for the better. JT Thorne, the spiteful youth. Getting thrown into the fire here for the love of the game, but who's his partner going to be? I recognize that music. Time tested. West Coast approved. Levi Shapiro. Of West Coast Pro Wrestling, laid the foundation, is the foundation of so much of what we do here at West Coast Pro. Perfect partner for Tails Kendo in his very first matchup here, and this just strikes such a contrasting picture. You've got Aaron Solo, very much so the bitter vet vibes. Didn't come back to say the hero's welcome he was hoping for here in his return to the Bay Area and West Coast Pro. And under his wing and his tutelage tonight, JT Thorne, similar, again, a spiteful youth. A very different sort of learning tree under Levi Shapiro. Going to teach him the right way. The bell has rung. You're in there now, kid. Tails Kendo, his very first pro wrestling match is underway. And a sort of rude welcome from JT Thorne, again, the first graduate of West Coast Pro Training Academy. Not much of a welcoming party for Tails Kendo from JT. And you hear Levi Shapiro saying that JT Thorne has got the biggest boo-boo face that he has ever seen. And I will co-sign and, yes, second that from Shapiro. And Tails Kendo trying to take control, got that arm trapped of JT Thorne, trying to frustrate JT. JT taking that standing side headlock. Showing off some fundamentals. Crowd nonplussed by that. No surprise there. JT Thorne. Imagine no friends among the invite-only crowd here. This mystery show for the love of the game, and that's something that I think JT Thorne could do well to reflect on. I think he has lost that love and feeling, so to speak. Tails Kendo taking control, trying to show off his stuff here. He surprised himself a little little bit of that sense. Thorne, Sternum first going to use that quickness as Kendo. Nice basement drop kick, taking Thorne off his feet, quickening the pace here. And another drop kick. Tails fire up, might do well to tag in Shapiro here. His eye up ball didn't cost him, able to trap Solo. You're going toe-to-toe in there with a very accomplished wrestler in Aaron Solo. Got to be somewhat surreal in your first matchup to be in there with the likes of Aaron Solo, but no time to get caught up or distracted by that if you're Tails Kendo. Tails reversing the Irish whip, sending Solo into the corner. Tails acquitting himself very well right now, off that second rope. Didn't get all of it, got enough. Trying to create a little space and another drop kick. Shapiro wisely calling for the tag. Trying to dictate the pace of the matchup is Shapiro sensing that, in there with Solo, Tails might have been a little bit out of his depth. Time tested. Levi Shapiro. Everything he does in there has a purpose, has a reason. And the most well-rounded, what a power slam from Shapiro right into the cover. And Thorne broke up Shapiro. Got out of the way. I think Thorne ended up stomping on his own partner. Jaw jammer from Solo creates opening. Now in comes Thorne. Somebody that Shapiro had a big hand in training. The arm drag from Shapiro. Now I think he might be taking Thorne out to the woodshed here. Settle down, young fella. This has been a long time coming. Thorne overtaking Shapiro in the corner. Levi just running over. And like I said, this has been a long time coming from Coach Levi to Thorne. Connecting with those jabs to Levi, staggered him for a moment. Levi coming right back. There's that bulldog. Absolute timeless classic from Shapiro. Into the cover, staring daggers at Solo. Had it well scouted. Knew Aaron was going to come in to try and break it up. Levi that elbow. Maybe trying to knock some sense back into JT Thorne. One right across the mush of Thorne, sends him into the corner. You can hear that chop and the reaction resulting. Look at the face of JT Thorne. Talking about a boo-boo face. You're seeing it right now. And yeah, maybe going to force Thorne to rethink some of his actions. Solo trying to play spoiler. Levi on the second rope, and it has the desired effect. Gave Thorne the opening. Nasty landing for Shapiro. And that might be the tide turner here. Now teeing off on his former coach is JT Thorne. Sent on to follow up.
JT fucking done.
Just the sense of entitlement that has come over JT Thorne just paints a very ugly portrait of this young man. Tagging himself in and throwing that kick right to the side. And he caught Levi in the ribcage, not sure. And prone in the corner, no way to defend himself. Solo taking liberties with Shapiro. Trying to battle back. Following up, able to string it together for a moment is Shapiro. Right into that kick. Shapiro topples over, then insult to injury. Thorne talking trash in the ear of Shapiro. Disgusting. Oh, Shapiro on that bottom rope. Could see that coming. There's the opening. And the tag to Tails Kendo. doubles over Thorne. Maybe for a fisherman suplex, doesn't matter. Aaron Solo canceled that one before it got going. Oh, it just went throat first to that second rope. Nasty. And that'll take the fight out of you in a hurry. Throat first in that second rope. Vicious from Aaron Solo. Solo gets Tails Kendo up and over. Suplex, and now the boot on the throat. Solo saw the damage that was done when he threw him into that second rope, trying to make things worse for this young man in his very first pro wrestling match. Tails trying his best to get back into this fight, but might be overmatched here. Oh, the tag was made. Now the tag was made. JT Thorne, legal man, coming in. JT just manhandling Tails into the corner, slashing away. Tails needs to make a tag here. Being isolated. Oh. Getting beaten down right now with no relief in sight. Trapping the arm and beating away at the back of Tails. Some vicious clubbing strikes from Thorne. A lot of malice there. Tails trying to fight, trying to create some type of opening to tag Shapiro. I'd imagine going for a cross-body attack. Thorne caught him. And Thorne just smashes Tails into the cover. Just getting the shoulder up. Kendo going fight. Getting intercepted and slammed by Thorne. There's a tag. Now in comes Aaron Solo again. Working, I hate to admit it, working very well as a team right now are Solo and Thorne. Completely isolating. Tails in his first match, but what a reversal. Both men are down. If Tails could just roll over and seize this opportunity to tag in Shapiro, could rule the day for his team. Big time moment in this matchup. Will Solo get to Thorne first? Certainly looks like he's closer right now. Tag made to JT Thorne, tag made to Shapiro. And a point of the elbow. Fired out by Shapiro, and stereo offense from Levi for both Solo and Thorne. Trying to clear the ring and reassert control. Discus punch from Levi. Thorne lowered his head too soon. Levi saw that from a mile away. Swinging neck breaker. And back in Tails. The exuberance and resilience of youth wants to take advantage. Perfect play for Tails Kendo into the cover. Beautiful bridge, but Solo breaks it up in two. Certainly nicely done, well executed in your debut match from Tails. Oh, a little malfunction there. Thorne puts the appearance. Spinebuster from JT Thorne. Solo holding the boots of Shapiro, and they're going to steal one. JT Thorne gets the pin. Give the Devil full advantage of a sliver of opportunity. Thorne picked his spot, shoved Shapiro, the miscommunication in the opening to hit that spine buster, and Solo was right on cue to hold Shapiro back from being able to break up the pin. Thorne and Solo victorious here, and for the love of the game.